Hello and welcome back. So in this video, we are going to finish our study connected with infinitives and gerunds, but especially this video will be about gerunds, especially it will be about some certain verbs that both have infinitive and gerund forms, but with a difference in meaning. Yes, and I really advise you to watch that kind of videos on YouTube. Yeah, there are plenty of videos about infinitive and gerunds, active and passive voice, causative voice, relative or adjective clauses. Yes, even on we haven't studied completely, but even about noun clauses and adverb clauses, I really advise you to watch them as well. But what makes my videos different is that we aim, our aim is to start acquiring English from the beginner level, elementary level, intermediate level, and advanced level, respectively, consequently, sequentially. Yes, in a chain. Yeah. Okay, and you can find even the playlists of them on English Acquiring channel. Yes, without again wasting time, let's go on to our subject of today. Yes, okay. Yes, there is a beautiful image and beautiful GIF. GIF says, "Stop and smell the roses." Yeah, stop is a sentence, an imperative, full stop. Okay, but now and smell again another imperative sentence. But we will learn it like this: stop to smell. Okay, stop to smell the flowers, the roses. Don't stop smelling the flowers. Never stop smelling the roses. Okay, so there are two different messages in saying stop to do something and stop doing something. Yes. For example, what did I write? I wrote that from time to time we should stop to smell flowers, okay, in order to smell flowers, but we should never stop smelling flowers. We should never give up. We should never quit. We should never put an end, okay? We should never put an end to smelling flowers. In short, we should never stop smelling flowers. We should never, what else, for example, should we never stop doing? We should never stop greeting each other. We should never stop smelling. Okay, we should never stop smiling. Sorry. We should never stop smiling at each other. Okay. Now this is trip 5, infinitive and gerund forms with the same verbs, but with a different meaning, with a different message. How? Like this. Yes, as we have our normal, our known sentence structure as subject verb, but certain verbs, and after those certain verbs, we can either use no, or we can both use to do something as infinitive or doing something as gerund. Structurally, it is possible, but of course, there is a difference in meaning. For example, stop to do, stop doing. Remember to do, remember doing. Forget to do, forget doing. Try to do, try doing. Regret to do, regret doing. Prefer to do, prefer doing. Go on to do, go on doing something. Okay. For example, he stopped to smell flowers. Means he stopped in order to. Okay, in order to smell flowers. I think it's very clear. What about the red one? He stopped smelling flowers. How unfortunate. Yeah, it is unfortunate. It is not positive. It is not good. It is unfortunate that he stopped smelling flowers. Finished. Put an end to. Okay, put an end to do it. Okay. How pity. Okay, yes, remember, forget, stop, go on, try, and regret are followed by both infinitive and gerund with a difference in meaning. We use gerund for past messages, infinitive for giving future messages. How? Like this. She stops to reflect on subjective world and objective world from time to time or once in a while. He stops to reflect on subjective worlds. Yeah, not just future, but present and future, yes. We use gerund for past message, yeah, this is true. Infinitive for giving present and future. Present and future messages. Okay. Let's go on to the next page. Articulate as a word, as an adjective, speaking in a clear and effective manner. Yes. Eloquent way, in an eloquent way. Okay. For example, I remember asking why your grandpa was so articulate, so eloquent, so beautiful in speaking. I remember asking why your grandpa was so articulate. Who remembers saying something about him? Tamer also remembers saying he was a good speaker. Okay. I will remember, okay, in the future. So we need infinitive after remember, not gerund. I will remember to take notes when I am reading your report. So please, you also remember to take notes when you are watching these videos. What will you remember to do? I am sure you will remember to take notes while or while you are watching these videos. Carol tried here means Carol tried, attempted, okay? Attempted to lose weight, but she wasn't successful. Has she tried here? Has she tried means has she tested eating? Has she tried eating natural or organic foods? Yes. Then she has tried eating natural or organic foods. Okay. Do you remember adding or having added salt to the meal? Yes. A few minutes ago, for example, you made a meal and you don't remember whether you added salt or not. So you asked, do you remember adding salt to the meal? Okay, remember doing something. Will you please remember to add salt to the meal now or in the future? Will you please remember to add salt to the meal? So we should always, for example, we should always remember to add salt to the meal that we make. 1A, I may stop, okay, to visit the house of famous writer in the history. The house of the famous, yeah. It seems that it is a certain writer. Sorry. Okay, I may stop. It's possible for me. Okay, I may stop to visit in order to visit the house of the famous writer in the history. 1B, I may stop visiting the house of famous writer in the history because I have enough knowledge about him. So because I want to start a book about him, so I may stop. These days, I may stop visiting the house of a famous writer in the history. I may put an end to, okay? I may put an end to visit the house of famous writer in the history. 2A, they always remember, yeah, this is their habit. They always remember to buy presents for their children's special occasions. 2B, do you remember buying a present for your child for his or her graduation? Yeah, remember? Yes, I remember buying a good present for my child. I remember buying, okay? Don't forget, yes, forget is also like this. Don't forget about it. Don't forget about it. About what? This. Immediately forget helping. Yeah, they say that. The experts say that. Psychologists say that. Immediately forget helping the other people. However, but nevertheless, nonetheless, never forget being helped by the other people. Passive. Immediately forget helping, active. Never forget being helped, passive. Yeah, the images say, forget about it. Don't forget. Don't forget it. Don't forget that they helped you, but forget that you help the other people. The red part, immediately forget having help in the past. Immediately forget having help, however, never forget having been helped by the people. Okay. 3A, I am sorry, I forgot to phone you yesterday. Okay, that's why I am sorry, I forgot to phone you yesterday. I will never forget phoning you. I will never forget phoning you. This is my mistake. I will never forget my mistake, okay? I will never forget phoning you. What will you never forget doing or not doing? I will never forget not giving you my telephone number. We regret to inform you, the image says, we regret adjective, okay? Sorry, not adjective, infinitive. We regret to inform you now, okay, about present and future. We regret to inform you, not we regret informing you, not about the past, okay. The GIF says, instantly I regret saying that. Oh, excellent. A virtue, it's a virtue, or it's a good attitude, it's a good perspective to say this, okay. Instantly, I regret saying that. I said something wrong, and instantly I regret saying that. Now I am regretful. Adjective, regretful. I regret to tell you the bad news that your son hasn't been employed. Yeah, it is just like, I am sorry to tell you. I am sorry to tell you, to give you that information. I regret to tell you the bad news that your son hasn't employed. But what about this? I regret telling you the bad news that your son wasn't employed. But unfortunately, I told it to you in the past. So as a result, I regret telling you. I wish I hadn't told you. Or I shouldn't have told you that bad news. Yes, it means this. I regret telling you. I regret telling you that your son wasn't employed. Do you see the difference between 4A and 4B? Okay, just like this. I am sorry to hear that they have lost the match. I am sorry to hear that they have lost the match. I regret or being sorry. Yes. I am sorry for. I am sorry for saying or having said such silly things to you yesterday. I am sorry. I am sorry for saying or having said. Okay. But what about for C? I am sorry here. I am sorry to hear that. I think there is we should delete this one. This one is necessary here, but this one is not necessary. Delete it. Okay. I am sorry to hear that they have lost the match. Okay. But here, I am sorry for saying, having said such silly things to you yesterday. Okay. What does the gift say? I am sorry to hear that. Yes, I am sorry to hear that means I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't hear that. Okay. I am sorry for everything. These are really practical expressions. I am sorry for everything. What I told you, for example. I am sorry for everything that I told you. I am sorry for I am sorry for what I told you. I am sorry for everything that I told you, which I told you. Okay, yes, I want to improve my English. What do you want to improve? Do you wanna improve your English? Do you want to improve your English? 5A. I tried to learn German and French. I attempted, yeah. I tried to learn French and German and French besides English. 5B, I tried learning, experienced, yeah. I tried learning German and French besides English. Okay. 6A, I prefer to play table tennis than watch TV today, now, at present, okay? I prefer to play table tennis than watch TV today. 6B, I prefer playing table tennis to, again, here, watching TV as a free time activity in general. This is my habit. But for today, I prefer to play table tennis than watch TV. Okay. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? It means a lot to me. Yeah, it means a lot to me. That you, for example, that you help my child means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Okay. 7A, to start a driving course. To start a driving course, intend to. Well, starting means finishing. Yeah, starting means a lot to me. Okay, or that you start something new means a lot to me. Or starting results in finishing. Okay. 7C, I meant to bring that file this morning, but I forgot it. I intended Here, for example, if we change it into a course, I started a driving course means I intended. Okay. I intended to I intend to have a driving course. Okay. I meant to bring that file this morning, but I forgot it. First, I intended to bring that file this morning, but I forgot it later. I'm going to study 8 hours tomorrow. It will mean I will be more tired tomorrow than today, than I am today. Okay. I'm going to study 8 hours tomorrow. It will result in I will be more tired tomorrow than today. Okay. Yes, it means that I will be, or it results in that. It results in that I will be more tired tomorrow than today. I mean to do my work today. Yes, I mean. Here means I intend. Intention is the noun form. This word must be deep. Intend to do something. So I mean to do my work today means I intend to do my work today. Okay. Now, yeah, this is the song by Bieber, a Canadian singer. Yeah, Justin Bieber. Okay, let's see what is useful for us in it. I meant in the past, I meant to do my work today. Yeah, by Richard Le Gallienne, French, I think. Okay, I meant to do my work today, but a brown bird sang in the apple tree, and a butterfly flitted across the field, and all the leaves were calling me. And the wind went sighing over the land, tossing the grasses to and fro, back and forward, and a rainbow held out its shining hand. So what could I do but laugh and go? What could I do but enjoy that moment instead of doing my work? Yeah, something like this, a beautiful poem. Okay, 8A. How do you propose? How do you propose to arrange the exams? How do you propose to arrange the exams? Yes. He proposed having the exams at the end of the successive 3 months, June, July, and August. He proposed having, he suggested having. How to keep yourself motivated? It is very vital. And it's a vital situation. How to keep ourselves motivated? Keep somebody motivated, yes. Even after successive failures. So we should try to make use of our failures. We should try to channelize them towards positive situations. 9A, I'm afraid, adjective to do, okay? But afraid of because of gerund, verb ing. I'm afraid to use infinitive. I'm afraid to use all tools, means I am too frightened to use them. I am too frightened to do that action. 9B, I'm afraid of. Living an unexpected accident means I'm afraid that an unexpected accident may happen in general. But 9A is specific. I am afraid to use all tools, but in general, I'm afraid of living an unexpected accident. This is my manner. This is my stand, posture, or attitude. Okay, 10A, yeah. The image is really interesting. I hate to interrupt you, but means I have to do it. But now I have to do it. I have to interrupt you. Okay. I hate to interrupt, but I must add something about the condition of the road. In fact, I'm afraid to talk about the road condition, but I have to say something. Can be, I hate in general now, but this is a specific situation. For now, I hate to interrupt you, but I must say this. Can be, I hate making you discuss about those things. I hate making you discuss about those things. In fact, I feel sorry for your discussing those matters. Okay. Now, 11a, she went on. Yeah, you know it very well. She went on, continued. Yeah, she went on yesterday, for example. She went on talking about politics. She continued doing something. She continued about politics. Then 11b, she went on to talk about photography. Means she changed the subject, went on doing, but went on to do something to change the subject. Really interesting. Now, for example, let's go on to study the other page. Let's change the pages. Okay, here on this page, we see that infinitive and gerund forms with both the same verbs and meaning with no difference in meaning. Interesting, isn't it? It's interesting, isn't it? Subject verb again, to verb one and verb ing, but both of them give the same meaning. There is no difference in meaning. For example, shall we continue to walk or shall we continue walking? Both of them give the same message. Okay. So you can put all of them like continue. For example, shall we begin? Shall we begin to walk or shall we begin walking? Okay. Shall we start to walk? Shall we start walking? Continue, advise, allow, attempt, like, love, dislike, especially like, love. Yeah. For example, shall we like, shall we, do you like to walk or do you like walking? But in gerunds, let's clarify this point. In gerunds, there is always a general meaning, okay? Instead of a specific meaning, there is a general meaning in gerunds, okay? Okay, forbid, intent, need, okay, require, neglect, permit, prefer. For example, shall we prefer to walk? Shall we prefer walking? Yeah, shall we prefer to walk now? Shall we prefer walking now instead of fishing, for example? Okay, same. I see no difference. Shall we continue to walk? Shall we continue walking? I see no difference, the image says. Okay, for example, one, he began talking or he began to talk when he saw the old man. When they are used in progressive tenses, they take infinitive form only. Yes, this is a condition. Okay. On the condition that they are used in progressive tenses, they take infinitive form only, maybe because of the fluency of English. For example, she is beginning to write her new novel. Okay? Let's compare which one is better than the other, which one is more fluent than the other. which one is more natural than the other. For example, she is beginning writing her novel, or she is beginning to write her novel. Yeah, we easily see that she is beginning to write her new novel is much better, much better. Okay. She is beginning writing her new novel. So good English is like this. She is beginning to write her novel. How to start a novel, the image says. I attempted to write or writing an article on protecting the environment and ourselves. Yes, I attempted, I tried. Yeah, I tried to write. But if we say I tried writing an article, I experienced. But if we say I attempted to write, means I tried to write. I attempted to write or writing an article on protecting the environment and ourselves. Seven tips for help to help. Sorry, 7 tips to help protect our environment, defend our health. Yes, let's protect our health, both physically and psychologically and spiritually. 3, I can't endure means I can't bear, I can't stand to see or seeing. Doesn't matter, okay? You can use both of them. I can't endure to see or seeing animals in cages. I can't endure to be seen. Oh, I can't endure, I can't bear, I can't stand to be seen or being seen in cages. Yeah, passive. This is active, this is passive. In the first situation, animals are in the cage. Here, people are in the cage. I can't endure myself seeing to be seen. Yes, to be seen in cages. I can't endure being seen in cages. Maybe because of performing a play, for example. Okay. Now the image says water pollution solutions. Yeah, a book about water pollution solutions. Now 4, although it was dark, we continued to talk, or we continued talking about pollution and solutions to it. 5, she hates to see, she dislikes to see or seeing animals being humiliated. He advised to see an optician, or he advised seeing an optician. Infinitive and gerund forms with the same verbs, but gerund form is more usual and more general in meaning. For example, yeah, especially with like, low, adore, the level of love, again, adore, prefer, dislike, hate. Yeah, I like cooking. I like cooking in general. I love cooking in general. I adore cooking in general. I prefer cooking in general, or the negative form, I dislike cooking in general. I hate cooking in general. I like to cook beef this weekend. I like to cook beef this weekend. Yeah, this is specific. I like cooking fish at, or in British English, at weekends, American English, on weekends. I like cooking fish on weekends, general, but I like to cook beef this weekend, specific. I like cooking, general. I like cooking, yes, general, in general, I like cooking. But This weekend, I like to go to a restaurant. Okay, I love walking in general. I love to walk this morning. Yes, specific. Okay. More about infinitives and gerunds. Let's finish. Okay, let's finish our study connected with infinitives and gerund by summarizing them. Okay. Help somebody to do something. Yeah. Help somebody do. Both are correct. There is no difference in meaning. His mother asked him to help her clean or to clean the windows. You can use both of them. This book will help you improve or to improve your writing skill, or either infinitive form or the base form of it. Okay. This book will help you improve your writing skill, or this book will help you to improve your writing skill. His mother asked him to help her, sorry, to her just clean the base form is also possible, as you know, or to clean the windows. Yes. Okay. See, observe, hear somebody. This is also very essential. Do something or doing something. With see, with the specific certain verbs see, observe, and hear, for example. I saw Turu crossing the street means I saw the part of the action, not the complete action. I saw Turu crossing the street. I observed, yes, I observed Turu crossing the street, or I heard, yeah, footsteps, for example. I heard Turu crossing the street. But what about to? I saw Turu cross. See somebody do something. I saw Turu cross the street means I saw the complete action from the beginning to the end. I observed Turu cross the street, or I heard, yeah, I heard Turu cross the street. I heard the full action, the complete action by hearing the footsteps of Turu. For example, I saw Simon assembling, mounting, bringing together. Yeah, I saw Simon assembling a chair, a part of the action. But what about to? I saw Simon assemble. A chair means I saw the whole action. He assembled it and then installed himself in it by the table. He enjoyed it. Sure, he enjoyed it. Okay, infinitives without to. Yes, as you know, we have studied causatives. For example, make somebody do something, okay? Let somebody do something, have somebody do something. Okay. I let the children play. So it is impossible to use another form of any verb. Okay? We are bound to. We are bound to use it. We are bound to use all the verbs without to. We are bound to use them with their base form, plain form. You know this very well, in fact. I let yesterday. I let the children play in the garden. Okay. What about to? Tom's mother doesn't let him watch TV more than 2 hours a day. This is the habit. This is the habit of Tom's mother. Our father made us wash the car yesterday. Make somebody do. There isn't another form. In fact, as you know, the verbs have 6 forms as verb 1, 2, 3, and present form and base form, and with to for with to the base form. Our father made us wash. Okay, this is this. Our father made us wash the car yesterday. 3, we were made. The passive form, is it like this? Yeah. We were made to wash. Now this time we have to use to. We were made to wash the car yesterday by our father. Okay. Passive or causative. Causative made is like this. Our father made us wash the car, but we were made, okay? We were made to wash the car by our father. The teacher will make them finish the project by the end of this month. 5, I can have them reduce the price of it for you. I couldn't have your father buy that nice dictionary for you. Okay, I couldn't have your father buy that nice dictionary for you. Let's take a look at the images, not to distract our attention. You can't touch this. This is a sentence. What is its original name? Lyric. Yeah, this is a lyric from a song. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Okay. The one below, no left turn. Yeah, in short, no left turn, no right turn, no U-turn. Okay, the last one, the third one, obey traffic rules. Yeah, comply with traffic rules. There are rules, traffic rules to obey. Okay, we have to. Yes, we have to obey them. Now, subject plus modal and modal phrases, verb 1, can, must, need, dare, had, better, would, rather, has to, need to, dare to. Okay, 1, you can touch this. Yeah, it is. It means after all modals and modal phrases, we use the base form of the verb. You can touch, for example. You can touch this, or you can't touch this, either positive or negative. Verb 1. You must obey. Okay, you must obey the traffic rules. He had better buy a new book. I would rather play. Okay, no play, no to play, no play, no plays. Okay, only play. This is the pattern of speech. This is one of the patterns of speaking English. I would rather play tennis today, and this is this. Active, I would rather give. Okay, I would rather give a hand now. What would you rather do? I would rather carry the bags. 5, I would rather be given a hand now. What would you rather be done now? I would rather be given a chance. Subject plus be verb 3, passive. Subject plus verb ing, active. 1, you need to polish your shoes. This is really interesting, and I changed, or I developed it into an image, and I will share this one also on our English Acquiring channel and in the images part. Okay, you need to polish your shoes. Okay, you need to. Modal phrase need to, have to. Verb 1 means base form of the word. You need to polish your shoes. What about the red one? Your shoes need to be polished. Passive. Your shoes need to be also the base form of the verb. Okay? But your shoes need to be polished. Now, this is the advanced level. Your shoes need polishing. Okay? Because of that, another variation of this passive sentence. Your shoes need polishing. For example, this wall needs painting, or this wall needs to be painted. This wall needs painting. Okay. Your shoes need to be polished. Your shoes need polishing. What about your t-shirts? My t-shirts need to be altered. Ironed. Ironed is better, okay? Or my t-shirts need ironing or altering, alteration. Is it clear? Now, two, demand, want, need, require to iron. Yeah, I demand to iron my, these are really important. I demand to iron my shirts. I want to iron my shirts. I need to iron my shirts. I require to iron my shirts. But now, attention, passive form. My shirts demand to be washed. My shirts want to be washed. My shirts need to be washed. My shirts require to be washed. Now, this is the final level, okay? My shirts demand washing. My shirts want washing. My shirts need washing. My shirts require washing. What about your car? Yeah, my car demands, okay? My car demands to be washed. My car wants to be washed. My car needs to be washed. My car requires to be washed. Or my car demands, this one, sorry. My car demands washing. My car wants washing. My car needs washing. My car requires washing. What about your car? I really advise you to make more and more sentences with those certain verbs by using them both in active voice and passive voice. For example, 3. She wants to redecorate her kitchen. Her kitchen wants to be redecorated. Her kitchen wants redecorating. What about yours? Yes, of course we can use, if there is a noun, we can use it. Her kitchen wants redecoration. Her kitchen wants renewal. Yeah, renewing. Okay, this flower wants to be watered daily. Okay, this flower wants watering daily. This is the final level. Real advanced level. This flower wants watering daily. 4, we require to plant new trees. New trees require to be planted. New trees require planting. What do you require to do? Yes, I require to paint this wall. This wall requires to be painted. This wall requires painting. Okay? Your room needs, requires, wants, demands cleaning. It wants to be clean. Now, what about these certain verbs? Acknowledge, admit, consider, imagine, recommend, encourage, allow, advise, forbid, permit. For example, the teacher doesn't allow them to play in class. Yeah, allow somebody to do something. You know it better than me. Allow somebody to do something. Just like want somebody to do something. The teacher doesn't allow them to play in the class, doesn't permit them in class. They aren't allowed to play in class. The teacher doesn't allow playing in class. Is it clear? They advised or recommended us to buy the tickets in advance. Or we were advised, we were recommended to buy the tickets in advance, or they advised, they recommended buying the tickets in advance. What else do they recommend doing, for example? What else what else did they recommend to do or recommend doing? What are you recommended to do? What are you recommended to do? Yes. We are recommended to be kind, or they recommended being kind. They recommended giving kindness. Okay, what about this one? The sixth one. Teachers recommend. Yeah, this is the habit. This is the attitude of teachers. Teachers recommend being eager. They also recommend practicing things on time and having coherence. Yeah, we can, in fact, we can make three sentences. Let's make three sentences. Teachers recommend being eager. Teachers recommend practicing things on time. And teachers recommend having coherence. Yes, consistency. Harmony. Yeah. What else do teachers usually recommend? Yeah, by using being, doing, and having something. Shall we do it together, or can you do it later? Let's try a situation. Okay, what else do teachers usually recommend? Let's start with being, for example. Teachers also recommend being diplomatic, okay? Teachers also recommend being diplomatic. They also recommend behaving diplomatically. They also recommend having diplomacy. Okay, you can produce. Just start with the example sentence and then produce hundreds of thousands of sentences. 7a. The doctor permit somebody to do something. The doctor permitted him to eat fried potatoes once a fortnight. Okay. He was permitted to eat fried potatoes once a fortnight. The doctor permitted eating, okay, fried potatoes once a fortnight. Okay, now let's quiz time. Question 1. When the burglar saw the light, okay, when the burglar saw the light go on, turn on, he left. Yes, turn on. When the burglar saw the light, but yes, see somebody or something. When the burglar saw the light go on, he left. Okay. He was made, a passive form of make is like this. Make somebody do something, but in the passive form, he was made to confess to his crime. You had better wear, verb 1, base form. You had better smart clothes for the interview. Doctors advise in general, okay? Doctors advise following a healthy diet. But if you say, doctors advised my grandpa to follow a healthy diet in a specific situation. Okay, fifth one, it's almost always unpleasant to criticize the others, especially in front of the others or before the others. It's almost always unpleasant to criticize the others before the others in public. Okay, let's build our vocabulary, starting with be appreciative of, appreciative, adjective, versus be critical of, appreciate versus criticize, yes. Mock somebody for, mean treat with scorn or contempt, to deride, harshly mock, a ridicule, an imitation, usually with the connotation that it's one of lesser quality. Mock in general means sarcasm. It's impolite to mock, but here is a noun: sarcasm, ridicule, and satire. Satiric, for example. There are satiric essays. Okay, no mockery, no mockery, no making fun of people. Yeah, it is impolite to make fun of people. Let our conscience speak to us. Let our conscience speak to us. Do you know what you are saying? Yeah, do you know it? Do you know? Do you know the problem? Yeah, just like using a noun, noun clause. Yes, just after this video, we are going to start noun clauses. Okay. Do you know what you are saying? Yes, I do. I am saying that. Yes, I am saying that mockery is unacceptable. We cannot accept it. We cannot say that it is acceptable. I am saying that mockery is unacceptable. Our place is to upgrade the quality of each other, not downgrade the quality of each other. Yes, and there is another beautiful word, not to undermine, okay? Not to undermine each other. We should upgrade. We should upgrade the quality of each other. One side of myself, or one side of my ego, wants to treat the other people gracefully, tactfully. The other side of myself, ego, wants to prejudge people. Yeah, it is really complex, complicated. Which side should be acceptable? Of course, it is natural that the first side is acceptable. Which one should be unacceptable? The second part should be unacceptable. What are the other two sides of our self? Yes, for example, one side of us wants to praise, but the other side wants to complain. One side wants to appreciate, one side wants to see the good sides, but the other side wants to see the negative sides of the other people. Gravitate to or towards means approach, be attracted, be influenced. Be influenced is passive. Gravitate towards, is it passive or active? Yes, approach, active. Be attracted, be influenced, be pulled, descend, drift towards, drift towards something or somebody, incline somebody or something, lean, move, precipitate, settle, sink, tend to, or towards, move under the force of gravity. Okay, run away. Gravity, the force of attraction between two objects, such as the force between an airplane and the earth. Yeah, it's a general knowledge. Now, light pollution also requires a solution. There is no light pollution in the desert starry nights. In the desert nights. At nights, you say at nights, but there is no light pollution in the desert starry nights. At night, because we say at night. At the desert starry nights. At the desert nights. Yes, it's true. Okay, what obsesses you? This is really tricky. It is really difficult, a little bit difficult to get into that situation, but let's force ourselves to get into it. Okay, what obsesses you? Object. What obsesses you? What are you obsessed with? For example, yes, be obsessed as a passive form. What obsesses active? What are you obsessed? Passive. So obsessed is also adjective. For example, I am obsessed with football. Okay. So what obsesses me? Football obsesses me. Football makes me makes me keep thinking about it. And I find it difficult to think about anything else. I am bedeviled. Yeah. I am bewitched. I am captivated. Be captivated. I am captivated by football. It means, of course, it's not true, but I am just making sentences. I am just trying to produce sentences to understand it clearly. Okay. I am controlled. I am dominated. Again. B. I am controlled by football. I am dominated. B again. I am dominated by, I am haunted. Yeah. Haunted house, for example. Haunted house. I am, again, B. I am haunted. Okay. So what are you obsessed with? I am obsessed with football. Football obsesses me. Football obsesses me permanently. Okay. It is not a normal situation. So I cannot see my free will in it. Something like this. Okay. For example, let's see the dialogue. A. Are you criticized by Melih means, yeah, this is active. Sorry, passive. Are you criticized by Melih means, does Melih criticize you? What does are you obsessed with dollars mean? Do you see? Can you produce the passive active form of it? Yes. Are you obsessed with dollars means, do dollars obsess you? Do dollars dominate you? Do dollars bewitch you? Yeah. Do dollars captivate you? Are you captivated with dollars? Do dollars captivate you? Do dollars haunt you? Are you haunted? Are you haunted with dollars? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at yes. Obsessed means preoccupied, possessed, yeah, haunted, fixated, captivated. So I am so obsessed. I am so obsessed with football, for example. Stop criticizing, active. Stop criticizing other people, but start criticizing yourself. And start analyzing. Yeah. Analyzing is the solution of criticizing. Trying to understand. Browse is as a verb, scan, to casual look through in order to find items of interest, especially without knowledge of what to look for beforehand. We see the function of noun clause here without knowledge of history, for example, of a noun, for example, of history, of geography, of a city, just like a noun, of what to look for beforehand. Okay. Jakub was walking in Migros with the purpose, with the aim of buying a digital camera. Was Irfan also looking for something, or was he just browsing around? He was just browsing around. Okay. Outweigh is also a good word. Be more important than. Outweigh means be more important than. For example, if you say this car outweighs that car, you mean that this car is more important than that car. Outweigh. Something in value or weight, weigh more than. Be superior to. Yeah, this car is superior to that car. This car weighs more than that car. Let's read the dialogue. This car outweighs that car. Yeah, weighs more than this car. This car outweighs that car. Does it outweigh it in weight or in value? It outweighs it in value. So it is more valuable than the other car. Okay, thank you very much. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that it was useful and beneficial.